Saab Planet. Where do I start with this one? Well, let me start off by saying Saab Planet is a website and, most importantly, the topic of this video, an Instagram page that posts a bunch of different Saab content. And I think they're most known for their website, which I'll talk about later in this video, but really right now I want to focus on their Instagram page because they are thieves and they know it. Let me put it to you guys this way. Let's say that you are a car photographer or just a photographer in general who is paid by certain people to have photos of their car taken and then put some of those pictures out on Facebook or Instagram to kind of show off their work and help gain the following. So if you were one of those people, how would you feel if your content that you spent a lot of time, money, and effort on finding a car to film, finding a location to film, paying a ton of money for your expensive camera equipment, spending time to edit the photos, and then of course uploading the photos. So imagine if you spent all that time and work on something just to have it taken by someone else who gives zero credit for it. Well, that's pretty much the exact essence of what Saab Planet does on Instagram. A lot of times their posts aren't really that bad. I mean, all of their pictures, a lot of them are sent in, but there's a good chunk that are just taken, whether it be mostly from Facebook from what I've seen, but some just taken straight off of Instagram. I first had a problem with Saab Planet probably like half a year ago or even way before then when they posted a picture of one of my cars and someone tagged me in it. Of course I wasn't following them, and for the record I still don't follow them because of what they do. But they took a picture of mine and posted it, and you know, honestly at the time I'm like, whatever, I don't really care. But after I got my Turbo X and I've actually invested more time and thought and effort into taking my photos, of course not on the same level of some people who spend a lot more time and money and effort on their photos. Mine are pretty basic, really. But to see someone take your hard-earned photo that you uploaded yourself and just post it on their account like it's their own and then not give you any credit whatsoever for it is pretty frustrating. This has not only happened to me, it's not me and one other person, it's not me and two other people, it's me and at least a dozen other people. And these are just people that follow me and happen to see my Instagram post on my story, kind of asking for people who have had their shit stolen from Saab Planet to talk to me about it so I can include it in this video. So really the big gripe that myself and a lot of other people have with their Instagram is that, sure, you can post my car, but you need to give me credit for it. You need to tag the owner. You need to tag the photographer if the photographer is different than the owner. You need to let people know that you're not the one who took this photo and this is not your car. Therefore, you're stealing someone else's intellectual property. So when they posted my Turbo X a couple months ago, I made a comment basically saying, you guys either need to give me credit for this post and tag me or remove me. And that comment got pretty good feedback. It got like 11 likes, which is like a lot for a comment on an Instagram post. So clearly other people felt the same way as me and felt that I deserved credit for my car and my photo. Unfortunately, Saab Planet decided that they were going to completely ignore me and completely ignore everyone else who has basically done the same thing in the past. I also DM'd them, got no response. They feel like, obviously they don't care, right? And I don't know why they don't care. I don't know what's so hard about giving someone credit and putting someone's username in a picture that you post of their property. It's just, you would think it would be common courtesy. Now, I do my Saab Saturday posts once a week, obviously on Saturday, on my Instagram, and I do 5 cars every week. And every week, I make sure to tag the person whose car is posted in the post. Why? Because if I'm someone else, I'm looking at my own account and I see, oh hey, that's a really cool Saab, I wonder whose that is. Oh, it's this person. I'm gonna go to their profile and look at their car because I really like it. So it's kind of funny because on a lot of these posts, you'll see comments of, whose car is this? Like, tag the owner. So most recently on Thursday morning, actually, I was scrolling through like the suggested feed on Instagram. And I saw my buddy Alex's car pop up. And I'm like, huh, I'm gonna click on that because, you know, if it was, I follow him, so if it was on his page or whatever, I would have seen it already. So I click on it, Sure enough, it's Saab Planet. And turns out they actually took 4 of his photos and posted them. Now, after everyone making a big stink about it, they eventually gave him credit at the very bottom after all of their stupid hashtags and stuff. But he did eventually get credit given to him, so the fact that he had to go to all that struggle just to get the recognition he deserves for taking that photo and for that being his car, which, as you can tell, he's clearly spent a lot of time and money on, is just kind of disgusting. So I made a post on my Instagram story, like I said, and I asked, should I make a video calling these idiots out and basically telling them, hey, you need to start giving people credit because it's really a dick move. And I got a ton of responses, people saying, yeah, do it. So here I am doing this. If you guys have had your content stolen by them, I would recommend just going to their Instagram, scrolling through their feed, finding a picture or the picture of your car and reporting it. It's not very hard, it takes about a minute at the most, but that gives Instagram the heads up that, hey, these clowns are taking property of not only mine, but other people and posting it as their own. Again, I don't care necessarily that they posted it. What makes myself and so many other people angry is that they take it and they don't give credit. So like I said, there's a few people that I follow that just happened to DM me yesterday when they saw that. Probably at least half a dozen that have said that they've had their stuff taken. And I've seen other cars that I recognize on there that haven't had credit given to them when they've been posted. So now I'll go ahead and talk about their website briefly. They've actually probably featured about 6 or 7 of my videos on their website, and they usually write a short article, and they actually link my video in the article. So of course I have no problem with that. That helps me get more exposure, so I'm glad that they do that. So like I said, if you guys have had your stuff stolen by Saab Planet on Instagram or somewhere else, if they're somehow using some other platform to steal shit too, I would recommend finding that post and reporting it, because that'll alert Instagram, and that'll also maybe get their account suspended, or something will happen to their account so that, you know, kind of wakes them up, like a slap in the face, like, hey, stop being a jackass type of thing. So yeah, like I said, overall, I don't have a problem with their website. It's just their Instagram page that they really just need to stop being, you know, terrible people, really. And if you all are following them, I would recommend to unfollow them. I have no pity towards them at this point anymore, that they keep taking other people's photos that I know. I mean, again, I'm upset about my photos in the past, but seeing other people who I know spend much more time, money, and effort on getting the photos that they do and having them stolen repeatedly. So that's my rant. My blood pressure's flowing. I'm gonna go punch a wall or something. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll see y'all next time. Here, of course, I appreciate, I'm sure most of you do, everything that Saab Planet does with their blog, uploading content pretty much almost every day. The only thing that myself and many others have an issue with is the lack of credit and their Instagram account. That's really it. Otherwise, their blog, pretty dang good.